What is good, y'all? Sierra Films here, and today we are back at it with another video. Today I am bringing you guys a fresh update on my previous dagger video that I uploaded. So my previous video, I only told you guys really what the build was, but I didn't really show you guys shooting it. That's because I did run into some issues whenever I did go ahead and go shoot it. So I ran roughly about 200 rounds through it, and it was, hold on one second. Before we get started, this firearm is clear. We are in a controlled environment. But I did take it out, and I didn't record that day, but first time I took it out, I had about 200 rounds. And the first, I would say like 50 to 75, they ran good. It was 124 grain. They ran good. And after that, like the every 2-3 rounds, I would literally get a failure to feed, and it was just almost like it almost would feed it, but then it would just get caught like very slightly last second. So this led me to believe I maybe need a lighter spring, because I do have the compensated slide. So it started out with this spring right here, OEM dagger. It comes with all daggers, guide rod spring, and this spring was the one that it was having issues with the day that I did go ahead and take it shooting. But it is a little bit weird because this never failed me whenever I had a dagger slide on the dagger frame. So this is still a good guide rod. It's not the guide rod actually being bad, it's just it's too heavy. Then I went ahead and Live Free Armory did send me their guide rod with this slide. So what I did is I went ahead and took off the spring, and I went ahead and replaced it with the ISME 15-pound spring, which is this spring right here. However, when I was doing more research or whatever, a lot of people say that these compensated slides, they run real well with the 11-pound, not the 15-pound. They run really well with the 13-pound. I'm sorry for that mistake. And what we currently have in it now, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble it to show you guys. Here it is. This is the 13-pound ISME spring by NDZ. So that is it, man. That is an update on our PSA dagger build. This is technically a Glock 45. I did go ahead and throw on these handle grips on there. That's all from me in here, man. Let's go ahead and head out to the range and let's see how this performs. Guys, we are out at the range, man, and we do have the dagger out here. Right now we do have the 15-pound guide rod installed. We're out here, we're gonna take some shots. We have some steel set up. We have some IDPA targets that we're about to put up. So yeah, let's get started, man. I'm gonna load up some magazines, and then we're gonna send some shots down range. This is our self-defense target. We're gonna run drills on here like 10 and less yards. So we do have IDPA targets set up right there, over there, and back there. Right here we are at about 5 yards. First magazine, this is the Magpul one. We have 5. We're gonna go ahead and run this one as fast as we could. We hit all alphas, 1 Charlie. We were kind of slow, but worried about reliability these first couple of mags. Oh, that thing just locked back. That was just the... What mag was that? It's a G17 mag. What the... It's locking back on its own. I know what's going on. I think it's our slide release. Spring is kind of worn or messed up, or I don't know if it's defective, but it's kind of like messing up on the trigger spring, or the pin that goes in to hold the trigger. It's like wrapping around there like wrong, so it should run now. Yup, that thing cycled it, fed it perfectly. Ooh, that was high. High Charlie.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, right in the center.
163.
A little bit up
40,
top, still alpha. Right next to the center. 242. Center, A zone, 2.74. I dropped 3 Charlies, man. What's the time?
2.36.
2.36. I still, it's sub 2.5, but 3 Charlie. We got that TWC3 Glock 19 build out here. Luis about to take some shots. A quick little update. The PSA dagger is having some failure to feeds, man. I don't know why, but We're gonna try and get that fixed. It feels like after I ran a couple rounds, it started to just malfunction a little bit, but we're gonna try and get that worked out, man. We have switched over to the 15-pound recoil spring, and I think this is actually gonna run a lot better. So let's go ahead and send these shots. Oh yeah, you could feel that. You could feel the difference in the slide. We were having issues with the 13-pound. We went ahead and got it out of there, man, and we're gonna see if the gun cycles. It hadn't been cycling that well. I mean, we had been getting failure to feeds, and the slide was having a hard time going forward. But this recoil spring, it feels like it has exactly what we need. Missed that up. With the 15-pound recoil spring, it's still having a little issue. Whenever I'm actually loading it, I just have to get a little bump to go into battery. But after I get that thing into battery, man, you can see it's running all the magazines just fine. Failure to feed. Ooh, both alphas. Charlie, just slightly. Could have broke alphas on those. Alpha. Shout out to PSA. Make sure y'all check out my description to get links for anything that you guys might need from PSA. As you can see, she is not running reliably. That is the video now. As you guys can see, though, the dagger did run well after installing that new ISME trigger, the 15. The 13-pound still had issues, so that's just an FYI. If you do plan on using this slide in this configuration, man, you might need to experiment with those two. Hope you enjoyed the video, man. Stay tuned for the next video, and also go ahead and check out our Instagram. We have some huge announcements on Instagram at borderland.ventures.